shots. Alright, the next comedian came to the stage was last year's winner of the Montana Comedy Competition. You guys will love him, a very white dude. Please get up for Mr. Mark Dawson.
Hello, my name is Nick Kapitanakis. I'm interviewing local comedian Mark Dawson. Hi, Mark.
Dude.
Mark and I work together doing comedy all the time. Mark, tell me about how you got started doing comedy.
Oh, this is funny, man. We went to a Paula Poundstone comedy concert at the Alberta Bear. I'll never forget this. Before we met, just a bunch of friends at Montana Brewing, laughing our butts off, having a great time. We went to Paula Poundstone, and it wasn't that funny. And I kept telling my wife, my friends are funnier than Paula Poundstone. And woke up the next day, even I'm funnier than Paula Poundstone. I drove the woman crazy saying this for a year. And she's like, yes, you are. And so finally, I just had to try it.
Yeah, you had to prove it.
Tonight. I just get the feeling listening to this backstage that there's a fair amount of drinking going on here. Am I right about that? I thought so. Okay, so I took a little test. Those tests you can take online to see if you're drinking too much or not, if you're an alcoholic. And I think that they ought to have a Montana version for this. I brought this thing. I want to see if you guys think this is ridiculous. Some of these questions. Do you look forward to occasions of drinking? Like, who doesn't, right? Do you feel ashamed of how you've behaved when you're drinking? I feel ashamed of how I behave when I'm sober quite a bit. I can't really blame the alcohol, right?
So you started off at the Montana Comedy Competition. How'd that work out for you?
Yeah, you know, I didn't open mic, and it felt too self-indulgent to invite anyone. So when you don't want your friends to do something, that's when they want to show up for you. So I had like 30 friends show up for this thing, and it was, I think that they might have thought I'd crash and burn, and that'd be kind of fun for them to see. But it went good, and I loved it, and so I entered the contest right after that. And
what's amazing to me is that you have 30 friends, you know, because I don't have any friends.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that at all.
She told me one of the most flattering things a guy can do is to really listen to your wife, and so I'm trying that. I'm trying harder. The other day she was saying, this house is such a freaking disaster, I don't know where to start. I'm like, okay, this is my cue. I can do something about this. I got up early and just wrote down a list of every single thing that needed to be done, and I left it right there on the counter for her so she'd know where to start. And then a note that said, don't worry about me, I'll be gone playing golf all day.
So you got in the competition.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Just very exhilarating.
Just turned out awful. You lost. What happened?
You know, I didn't realize it was such a big deal. Comedians really take pride in their craft, and had I known, I probably wouldn't have entered right away as a rookie. But you know, I won, and it's been fun, and it's been fun to learn and get better, and interact with the audience and the other comedians.
So what have you been doing locally?
Yeah, I done some local stuff, a lot of corporate stuff. I did a little tour to a theater in San Francisco. That was fun, and we're doing the South of Canada comedy tour to the Dakota Territory, Minnesota, Wyoming. That'll be fun. We're hoping that we can find people who haven't seen a lot of comedy. They'll be impressed with anything.
They don't know what's coming, so it's good enough, right?
The person you're with, we got a lot of couples here tonight, which is really cool. Just ask yourself this honest question, because my wife told me today that I'm a giant pain in the ass. And I said, don't you think in most couples one party is? And she said, yeah, but it's usually the hotter one. And she's way, way better looking than me, and I'm the pain in the ass apparently. So I want you to just ask yourself, is the person I'm with a pain in the ass? A few yeses. If the answer is no, then it's you. Absolutely, positively, for sure. So